Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD for Sage5.tv, and in this video, I want to propose an alternative top 10 come the end of 2025 and maybe into 2026, because I think there is going to be some shifting that is going to happen, and we're going to be excluding stablecoins, and we are looking at the top 10, but the projects that we are going to be looking at as part of the alternative top 10 for end of 2025 into 2026 might include some crypto assets that are in the top 20 currently. But before I jump in, guys, as usual, you know this is not financial advice. These are just my own opinions and the work we're putting to researching some of these things. Do your own research or do approach someone who is actually trying to give you financial advice. The information in this video is just for entertainment as well as educational purposes. And we are also not targeting UK audiences for obvious reasons. Please go check out the FCA website and find out what their stance on crypto assets is. So let's come back to this. Like we say on this channel, we bring you content that you may not find anywhere else. And this alternative top 10, maybe this is the first time we are proposing this on this channel. Maybe it's been featured elsewhere. I'm not sure. You do your own research and find out and watch what you find interesting. So as of April 2025, which is the time of recording, the cryptocurrency market continues to evolve rapidly with significant shifts in asset valuations, technological advancements, and investor sentiment. Analyzing the top 20 cryptocurrencies currently excluding stablecoins based on market capitalization and performance since the beginning of 2025 provides us an insight into potential leaders by the end of 2025 into 2026. The current top 10 or top 11 excluding stablecoins currently include, this is according to CoinMarketCap of course, got Bitcoin sitting at 93,771, Ethereum sitting at 1,783, you got XRP in third, because we're including stablecoins, is sitting at $2.20, Binance Coin, which is BNB, it's sitting at $707.80, Solana Sol is sitting at $154, Dogecoin sitting at 18 cents, Tron, ticker symbol TRX, is sitting at 24 cents, Cardano's ADA is sitting at 71 cents at the time of recording, of course. Avalanche's AVAX is sitting at $22.43, Chainlink is sitting at $15.15, and Stellar's XLM is sitting at 28 cents. And like I said, this information is from CoinMarketCap. That gives us 11 of the leading crypto assets according to the CoinMarketCap ranking. Now, moving on to the price movement since the beginning of this year, 2025, since January, Bitcoin reached an all-time high of nearly $110,000 by mid-December last year, 2024, and then it has experienced a correction, trading near $96,600 by early January, and I think it went all the way up to under 80,000. I think it went to 77,000 or 76,000 since that all-time high. You got ETH, which has shown some resilience, but its price movements are kind of muted. It has been suffering a lot. Ethereum, it has not performed at all. So you do expect Ethereum to do better come the later parts of this bull market. You got Solana Sol, which has demonstrated significant growth with predictions suggesting come the top of this bull run or by the end of 2025, we might actually see Solana sitting at $500 or somewhere thereabouts. Next, you got another emerging crypto asset, which I think is going to crash into the top 10. It's Sui, which is emerging as a stronger contender. Sui has potential to reach approximately $10 by the end of 2025, supported by its innovative architecture and scalability. And let's not forget XRP, which has experienced volatility reaching above $3 in early 2025 before recorrecting to where it is today around $2.20 or somewhere thereabouts. So let's move on to the potential growth then for the drivers for potential growth for these assets that we're going to be looking at making up an alternative top 10 by the end of 2025 into 2026. There are several factors that are going to contribute to this growth of these top 10 cryptocurrencies. You got institutional adoption, where increased interest from institutional investors and the introduction of crypto ETFs will bolster market confidence. We know that has happened for Ethereum and Bitcoin, and there is more coming for the likes of Solana, Cardano, and so forth. We also cannot ignore technological advancements from the likes of Sui and so forth. Innovations in blockchain scalability, interoperability, and smart contract functionality are driving adoption. Regulatory clarity, where the landscape keeps evolving, and that is providing clearer guidelines, encouraging participation from traditional financial institutions. I think now we know there is another player that is entered into competition with Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor's entity, that is being headed by Jack Mallers, the Bitcoin Maxi, famous Bitcoin Maxi. And I think he also owns another crypto-related company or crypto-involved company called Stripe or something like that. So it's quite interesting what's happening at the moment. So my alternative top 10 going to the end of 2025 and into 2026. Exciting, right? Number one, there's no change. You got Bitcoin, which is going to continue to lead as the primary store of value. I think that is not going to change anytime soon. You got Ethereum, which is most likely going to maintain its dominance within the smart contracts arena and DeFi. Third, you got Solana, which I think is because of its high throughput and low fees, it's going going to be attracting more and more developers and users. We've seen that during the early parts of 2025. Solana has been ripping, but is Sui about to take Solana's lunch? If you want to know more about that, I'll urge you to watch our next video where we are going to pit Solana versus Sui. It's the latest edition. We may have done another installment of that rivalry or competition, but this is the latest edition. If you want to watch that version, please do subscribe, put your notification on. But if it's already posted, you may want to watch that because it's going to highlight some of the interesting things that I think are going to define which one comes on top between these two crypto assets in Sol and Sui. So Sui is going to be in fourth with its innovative architecture, which positions it for significant growth. You got the BNB coin, so we are forecasting that Sui might actually go above Binance and probably Solana. You never know, but currently Binance is above both Sui and Solana. In fifth, you got Binance coin, the BNB, with its ecosystem expansion, which I think is going to support its value proposition. You got Chainlink, I think is going to crash into the top 10 again. In seventh, essential for connecting smart contracts to real-world data. And let's not forget XRP in sixth with its cross-border payment solution, which is going to drive utility. Next, this one is going to be controversial. You got Polkadot for its interoperability features, which I think is going to attract the rich projects. At the moment, it's almost dead, but I think it's going to come back. That is just my own opinion, of course. I'm not trying to favor Polkadot. If anything, in any of our videos, we've been extremely critical of how Polkadot is performed and how the team, the developers, and the leadership has been concentrating on technology. But sometimes you got to look at the product that is going to drive mass adoption. At the moment, I don't think any of the leadership and those who are developing the technology have got any clue what they need to do to make sure mass adoption gains some traction. At the moment, that is lacking. In 90, you got Avalanche, which I think with its scalability, credentials, and speed, that is going to make it a DeFi favorite because you can see already some banks and some financial institutions, they're already flocking to Avalanche. And in 10th, it's going to be Cardano and its ADA coin. I think Cardano's technology is way above probably all the crypto assets that are sitting within the top 10. It's just that there is not enough mass adoption taking place, but the technology, it probably sits above that of Bitcoin. That is just my own opinion, of course. So I think Cardano will be sitting in 10. So those are the top 10 projects that I think are going to make up the top 10 going into the end of 2025 and probably going into 2026 as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you agree with what I just said. Don't just shout out your favorite projects. Here I'm trying to be factual with some of the information I'm bringing you guys. This is based on decent research. It's not about being a moon boy. Let me know your thoughts about this alternative top 10 end of 2025 going into 2026. So my final thoughts is that the cryptocurrency landscape in 2025 is, at the moment, I don't need to tell you that, but it's extremely dynamic with emerging projects challenging established players. We've seen Solana making a move on Ethereum, but it's still struggling. Is it the end of Solana? Is it run out of steam? Is Sui coming after Solana's launch? That's yet to be seen. Investors should monitor technological advancements, regulatory developments, and adoption rates to make informed decisions. While Bitcoin and Ethereum are most likely going to retain their leading positions, projects like Solana, Sui, and Chainlink, they also offer compelling growth opportunities. So there is always going to be that switch in positions within the top 10. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section if there are any projects that you think I may have left out. You're talking of the likes of maybe you like the look of maybe Aptos, or you like Injective or Cosmos, or even the Trump coin. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Maybe you like Toncoin as well. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Until the next one, this is FD for Sage5.tv presenting an alternative top 10 come the end of 2025 into 2026. Let me know your thoughts. Bye for now.